What's up, guys? Welcome to week 6, I guess, of obviously the road to 100 million gold. So let's take a look at how things are going. And if we're looking at the overall numbers, it's not looking good. We are at 20.5 million, so 500k, 400k less than last week. Another week where I take a loss. So obviously another week where I spend a lot of gold. I've spent a lot of gold on BOEs this week. I think that's the main thing that I've spent gold on. I might have bought some battle pets, and I think it's mostly all BOEs on the rounds where I've gone down in gold. And of course continuing to restock and do that kind of stuff on my main realm. What I don't like much is if we're looking at the sales numbers, they are down significantly. Yet again, 2.1 million less than last week. And almost 1.5 of that on my main realm, 1.4. Which is, it's not good at all. Absolutely not good. So we'll see if we can do something about this. Even then, this is like 80% of my sales is on my main realm. But we got to do something about this. Outside of that, I think this is okay. Of course, like overall slightly less. But if we're looking at this week by week basis, on my off realms where I post a lot of battle pets, a lot of BOEs, a lot of transmog, a lot of stuff that doesn't sell quickly or regularly, there's gonna be large variation from week to week. So I think maybe just having I think I need to change this to include the average per week, like average number of sales per week, rather than per day. So this is like average per repost cycle, but then I can have an idea of how well this is gonna work or how well I've actually done relative to other weeks. So yeah, I think this is the most concerning thing, and this reset day was really slow. I might reduce my prices on BOEs, or I might just on base legendaries, which is the main culprit, or I might just accept that the full blast of that market is past, and that I should spend more time on the rest of my realms. I might just I can probably add one or two more. And get battle pets spread out even more, which will help out obviously. We can craft, we can do some other stuff. So yeah, I would have been profitable if I didn't buy so many BOEs today. Actually, bought a bunch of BOEs while streaming today, so I spent 800k. So that's actually why we're at a loss. If we're looking at this one, which is the net gold from BOEs, I know that I have so far I have 2 million gold in losses in BOEs, like the sum right here, 2037. So negative 2 million gold so far from BOEs, but I have a lot of BOEs, and I have a lot of them. A lot of BOEs I know I'll be able to sell for a profit. Some I should be able to sell for a profit. And of course some that I'll likely not sell for a profit, but we'll see. Overall, it's still a long way to go, so hopefully we can make back all of or at least most of the gold. So what was I gonna do? Let's repost the last little auction there. We can take a look at my week on my main realm. Of course, it's mostly base legendaries. I think I need to restock some of the faster selling ones a lot more, and a lot less on some of the lower selling ones. So that's probably something I need to do this week. I've been using the legendary stock trackers. I'm not sure if you're familiar with this add-on. It has a spreadsheet that comes with it. Where you can you copy the output from the add-on, and this will show you like with a color coding which profitable recipes you need to restock. But it's just restocking up to 3 of each. But my plan would be to add a column for each of these items with the average sold per day. Like for instance with the Shadowghast Greaves, we can see a region average daily sold in the middle of the screenshot here is 10.4. So using that, we could scale. So like for ones where I would sell one, maybe I need to keep 10 shadow gas greaves in stock because that's how fast they sell relative to the other slots. I do think something like that, just to facilitate more easily keeping the high value ones in stock. I think that's going to help, should help increase my sales, and hopefully drive, because I think I just run out on some of the more popular ones really quickly after reposting. Like we can take a look at greaves right now. I have a couple of these right now because I just restocked. We have 2 of each on the auction house, and I think that's about what I have. And these are incredibly popular. They are so good. By far the fastest selling BOE for blacksmithing, that's for sure. And the profit is really good as well. Quite good. Not so good on the rank 4s right now, but over time this has typically had very good profit. So yeah, I think we'll have to change that. Shadow Steel still works, but obviously, I mean, we're looking at 3.5 this week, which is not where I want to be at all. But we're still selling. Well, that's not last 30. We want to see last 7. As you can see here, we're still selling some very, very high value legendaries, like this Bone Shatter Vest, rank 4. Probably a crafting cost in like the 40-50k range, 50-60k range. We sold that one for 133. Sold a couple of gauntlets for 118. So yeah, we're still making money. But I'm not selling as many to the people doing market resets anymore, since I increased my prices on the lower ranks, which I am of 2 minds of whether or not I want to keep it like that or not. So that's something we'll just have to see. As I'll do an experiment with this week and go for 115% as a minimum price. But on the other hand, I don't really want to spend all day crafting enchanted materials. I do want to spend even more time on my off realms. I do think that's going to pay off down the line, even if it hasn't paid off that well yet. So yeah, that's what we're looking for. And yeah, so 20.5 mil. Another 400k down, but yeah, I have a lot of stuff that I can hopefully sell over the next couple of weeks, and then we have BlizzCon line and the patch 9.1, presumably on the not too far horizon as well, which is obviously going to be very exciting to see what that brings, and what sort of. I'm not planning to do any massive investments. I am planning to spend, actually, now that I think about it, over the next couple of months, I will be spending gold on the Swift Lovebird, which I want to stock up on all of my realms, since you can only get that during the event. The Love is in the Air event. But longer term than that, we'll see. I'm sort of happy with the split here. I actually really want to get it a little bit less dominated on the top realm here. I do want to bring this down to like 60%, which means that I want to bring these up. Essentially, I want to get more sales on my off realms, which I am working on. And I think it's time to add a couple of realms now that I don't have to. I can take advantage of the fact that I'm not generating as many sales in base legendaries, so I might as well spend more time on my other realms. So maybe this is the week where I finally add another realm. Which I do think I should have time for quite comfortably. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for this week's update. Hopefully you enjoy following along this road to 100 million, which is proving quite lengthy, which I knew when I started. If you have any suggestions for the format, then do let me know. And if you like what you're seeing, then please like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So that's gonna really help me out. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll be back next week. Goodbye.